Hi everybody, it's Dr. Sasheen here, and I am coming to talk to you about the 4 things that Black women need to know about menopause today. So if you're not a Black woman, you can listen too, because every woman needs to know this. But I also want to focus on Black women because historically Black women's voices when it comes to the issue of menopause have not been listened to as effectively as they should. So there are 4 things that I want to talk to you about very briefly as you get into the stages of life where menopause might be something that you need to consider. So number 1, Black women can start menopause 1 to 2 years earlier than other age groups. This is not surprising since Black girls tend to get their cycles a little bit earlier historically than other age groups. So it also stands to reason that our bodies might decide to go into perimenopause sooner than maybe we realize. What that means is when you hit about 41, 42 and you start to feel like, well, what's going on with my body? Those symptoms may not just be something going haywire in your body. They might be things beginning that are going to impact you for a very long time. So when you hit about 39, 40, 41, 42, and they tell you to start, doing all sorts of other things, make sure that you're talking to your care provider about having your hormone levels checked. See where they are. Number 2, you can have symptoms for over a decade or more. Now, this might be old news to some of you, but I know for some people, this is quite an eye-opener to realize that those weird symptoms that you're feeling in your late 30s, early 40s could last until you're in your 50s. So your body could be going through these huge hormonal upheavals, this ebb and flow for a decade, a whole damn decade. I don't know about y'all, but I didn't sign up to be doing this for a whole damn decade. Number 3, we are less likely than our counterparts to be offered hormone replacement therapies. This goes back to a systemic problem that happens in medicine when it comes to Black people in general and Black women in particular. Number 1, our tolerance for things is assumed to be a lot higher based on the racist way in which we were experimented on during the early stages of medicine. And the myth that has been disproven, but is still pervasive in many circles, that Black women feel things differently than other people. Our pain tolerance is higher, but our tolerance for other things is lower. So it's not consistent. But the reality is that so much of medicine in the United States does not take the concerns of Black women as seriously as it does other groups of women. Therefore, some very effective treatments are not offered. Not only are they not offered, they're not offered when they would be the most effective. You can go on HRT, hormone replacement therapies, for close to a decade. Did I mention something about perimenopause being like a decade? Some of the really important advances in medicine that have come out would really benefit Black women if they were simply told that they were out there. But too many healthcare providers are not taking the symptoms of perimenopause seriously because we're not the right age yet. Or because they think that we must have hypertension, we must have diabetes, we must have so many other things. Well, let me tell you something. The research out there is indicating that a lot of the things that are happening during perimenopause could be exacerbated by other health issues, but can also exacerbate other health issues. So treating them separately is causing problems and harm to a group of women, a community that looks like me. So I want you to think about your next doctor visit, wherever it may be. If you're of the age, I'd say the minute you start getting mammograms, start asking about having your levels tested, right? Our breast health has been pushed to the forefront, and we are making such strides on reminding people that, hello, the people who look like me also get breast cancer. The same needs to be held true for menopause, perimenopause, menopause, and postmenopause. All of those things, all of those life changes that happen to every other woman also happen to us. But it doesn't happen to us exactly the same. That's because menopause is unique. It's unique across cultures, across countries, across demographics. But there are some things that we all go through because the body itself, biologically speaking, is just going through these changes. I want you to get the help that you require to help you live a fulfilling and wonderful life as you transition from being premenopausal to perimenopausal to menopausal, which is just the event where, they finally go, okay, you're done, to postmenopausal. I want you to have the resources to do what's best to make you happy, which is why I wrote the Global Menopausal Playbook, which is available now at the link in the bio of the channel. So check that out, pick yourself up a copy. Let's start a conversation about what it means to make sure that the menopausal journey is one that we are undertaking with all the information available to us, number one, and that we're advocating for better care. Because if anything that can affect the latter half of your life, a decade or more, you could be in perimenopause. A decade or more, you could be in perimenopause. For those of us who might have started our menstrual cycles very early, to be told that, okay, the whole ramping down phase of that part of your life could last for a decade of hot flashes and night sweats and mood swings and thinning hair and weight gain and weight loss and cold spells. I don't get the hot flashes, I'll get cold. All of this could last for a decade. But there's something that you could do about it that's not just lifestyle changes. That's not just diet and exercise. That there's actually some things that you could do, things that you could physically do and take to allow your body to ease through perimenopause instead of barreling into the wall of it every single day. We deserve better. Your health deserves better. You deserve better. So pick up the Global Menopausal Playbook. As I said, the link is in the show notes of the page, and get talking about your menopausal health and life. We're going to have more conversations like these because, hey, I'm a woman of that age as well. And I want you and myself to make sure that we are getting the best care that we can get and not care that people think that we might deserve to have because we don't really feel it the same way that other folks do anyway. We're going to put all of those myths to rest. And even if we don't, we're going to find doctors who listen to us so that we can take care of ourselves. That's it for the moment. Please hit like, subscribe, and share this message with someone who needs to hear it. Because Gen X and the X-Millennials, we're all in the same boat right now. So let's help each other. This is Dr. Sasheen. Talk to you soon.